What is negotiation? Okay, so if you cannot answer this question now, remember when we study the transaction, please answer the question. After this question, please, you owe me. Okay, so now I explain the last term. LC is available with, by, and dot dot dot. Okay, now I give you an example. Let's start with a bank in America, BOA. BOA is issuing bank. From these lessons, the content is very complicated, very complicated. That's why please focus on the lessons, on lecture, because very complicated. BOA is an issuing bank. BOA issue an LC and then send to Vietcombank. Vietcombank is a bank of Vietnamese exporter. And then when we check the content of the LC, we see the terms. The first case is LC available. With Vietcombank by negotiation. Available with Vietcombank by negotiation. Look at the example. Look at case number 1, available with Vietcombank. So in this case, now again, BOA say that available with Vietcombank by negotiation. So Vietcombank in this case is Vietcombank is a nominated bank. Nominated bank, ngân hàng được chỉ định, nominated bank. BOA assigns Vietcombank or points Vietcombank as a nominated bank. With these terms, we know that BOA allows Vietcombank to negotiate with this term, available with Vietcombank by negotiation. We need to remember two things. First one, based on this term, available with Vietcombank by negotiation, Vietcombank is a nominated bank. The second thing, the meaning of this term is BOA, issuing bank, allows Vietcombank to negotiate the document. So when you translate it into Vietnamese, LC có giá trị chiết khấu tại Vietcombank. LC có giá trị chiết khấu tại Vietcombank. Or LC được phép chiết khấu tại Vietcombank. The second case is available.
Ông ơi.
Available
Bà
with
bố cho
any bank in Vietnam by negotiation.
Bố dính ạ.
Okay, now look at this the case number 2. Look at case number 2. What banks are nominated bank? Look at the term available with any bank in Vietnam by negotiation. Which bank we negotiate the documents? Vietcombank or BIDV or Vietinbank or all of them?
It can be all of them.
All of them, right. Any bank. Okay, so now I give you a question. If you were an issuing bank, the question, if you were an issuing bank,
Tông súng tầm vào nằm với bố đi.
number 1 or number 2 is the best for you? Number 1 or number 2? Best for you. You mean that issuing bank. The second question, nearly the same. But I change a little bit about the parties. Which one, between 1 and 2, which one will be the best for the exporter? Will be the best for the exporter? And why? I mean that you need explain why you said that number 1 or number 2. Okay, so you have a 2 question. 2 minutes, 5 minutes for 2 questions.
Xong bảo ta nhé, có người nhé. 11:30 cơ.
Okay, answer the question, please. Answer the question, please. You can choose question number 1 and number 2. What happened to you? What's wrong with you? I will give you 10 marks if you answer the question. If you answer if you give right answer. Number 39, please.
Well, I think that I will answer the question 1. So, in the case of issuing bank, I think that the case 1 will be better because they will not need to connect for more partner. They just need to connect to the bank, so it's easier for them.
What's the meaning of collect in this case?
If Bitcoin is their partner, so if they don't have so many partners, so connect with one is easier for them.
Yes, I understand that when you said easier for you, but please explain why easier than the second case. You are right, but need to explain in detail. Okay, number 46, please.
I have the same answer with her. Is the first choice is safer than the second because as I know the Vietcombank they have high reputation. For the case B, if they choose any bank in Vietnam, maybe they will pick some some bank or any bank but have
Vội vãi.
with the bad reputation, so it is threatening for the exporter.
Mhm. Okay,
So that is my
my
answer.
question is for the issuing bank, right? Which one is will be best? Okay.
Yeah.
Will be the best. Number 23, please.
I have the same answer with them, but in the case one, because of the bank is already choose, so that the importer can easily find the bank to pay the money, and
Importer or exporter?
the importer. It has two advantages. One is for importer and one is for exporter.
Okay. Go ahead,
they,
please.
they can have the fixed bank so that they already choose easily.
So look at this example. What about the Vietcombank? The Vietcombank is exporter's bank or importer's bank?
It's importer bank.
Again, please. BOA issue NLC.
Exporter bank.
Exporter's bank. Okay, so do you want to change your question, your answer? So good for the exporter of goods, for the importer. With the first case available with Vietcombank by negotiation. So you said that good for the importer. And now do you want to change your answer?
Yes, I want to change into the good for the exporter.
Yeah, why?
Because as they mentioned before, VCB Vietcombank was very high reputation, so that they can receive their money better. We receive their money with security or with a lot of trust in that. Moreover, because this is a fixed bank, so you not to find other bank in the market, so that you can make an agreement with the importer easier.
Okay, thank you. For the question, the answer from number 46. I give you 46. I give you 10 marks for the second. Actually, not. It is not really perfect, but I want to encourage you. So 46, you get 10 marks for the second midterm test. What about number 39 and 23? You have two options. First one is 9 marks for the second test. The second option is based on the result of the second midterm test, and then you plus 2 marks more. Number 39 and number 23.
I will choose the K2. I will play on my reason and first 2 marks.
So you make decision on the results plus 2 marks, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about number 23?
I will take the 9 for the second
Okay.
test.
So now, what about the answer? What about the explanation? Look at number 1 and number 2, or compare number 2, 1 and 2. We can see that for the number 1, the exporter will presents document to Vietcombank only. For the case number 2, the exporter, Vietnamese exporter, can present or submit documents to any bank. Maybe like Mr. 46 said that maybe low reputation, maybe a high reputation bank. We cannot control. They present document to Vietcombank, or maybe BIDV, or maybe MBB, or maybe Bắc Á Bank, or maybe An Bình Bank, any bank in Vietnam. So it is very difficult for the issuing bank, BOA in America. Very difficult because when exporter presents document to any bank, maybe, for example, present documents to Bắc Á Bank. It is the first time BOA know about the bank. Before he didn't BOA didn't know that there is a Bắc Á Bank in Vietnam. It is just an example. I'm so sorry, just example. Maybe BOA say that, oh, who are they? Who is Bắc Á Bank? I have no idea about this bank. I don't know about reputation. I don't know about the way Bắc Á Bank check the documents. So I'm not sure that the documents was checked by Bắc Á Bank is fine or not. So easy to raise the dispute between Bắc Á Bank and BOA. That's why not good. But when you are BOA, you select Vietcombank as a nominated bank. I'm sure that you know exactly about Vietcombank. You understand about Vietcombank. You know about the ways they do business. You believe that they have high reputation. So don't worry about the quality of checking the documents. So don't worry about dispute in the future. That's why for the issuing bank, the number one is the best. What about the question number 2, please? Number 10, please.
I think for the nominated bank case,
No, my question is for the exporter.
yes,
Okay. Which one is the best?
yeah, for the exporter, the nominated bank is the best with the second case available with any bank in Vietnam by negotiation. I think it is because when the nominated bank is a bank when they accept the LC, accept the transaction of the money, and they will ask the money back from the issuing bank. So if you can get to any bank, it's really good for you for available as much available banks as possible.
So you mean that the exporter has many chance?
Yes.
Many chance to present the document. It
Yes.
depends on the relationship between you and the nominated bank, right?
Yes.
Because any bank becomes nominated bank, it's dominating, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I remember you dispute sometimes in previous lessons, and did I give you 9 marks or 10 marks for midterm test?
You give me 9 marks for midterm test 1.
So you made decision on 9 marks, or
I chose the 9 marks.
So today we move. We studying LC. That's why from now if I give a bonus, it is will be for the second midterm test. So okay. Now same with last time, 9 marks for the second, or plus 2 marks. I mean that add 2 marks into your real second midterm test. What do you think?
I think I will choose 9 marks for the second test.
Oh, okay. So 9 marks for first, 9 marks for second, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now, my conclusion, I totally agree with you that for the exporter, number 2 is the best. For the issuing bank, number 1 is best. That's why it depends on the relationship between bank and customer. So we should choose number 1 or number 2. If you have chance to choose So please think about the advantages or benefits for you when you issue LC, when you issue the contents and conditions of PLC. Okay, we have a break time, and after break time, we go on with the transaction. Okay, bye-bye. See you in 5 minutes.